Hey guys, welcome back to Eyecraftmc. In the last video we made 3 animal farms, actually 4 animal farms, and in this episode we're going to make a basalt farm. Before we get into the specifics of said basalt farm, we're going to make today's banner of the day. We're going to start with a purple banner, then go on with white dye to a white inverted chevron, which to me looks something like this. Well, not to me, but it looks like that. Now we're going to go on to a purple per bend sinister, which is a very fancy name for this pattern. Now we're going to go on to a orange base gradient, which is this. Actually, it's this. There you go. Then we're going to go on to a lime base indented, which looks like this. There we go, lime base indented. Then we're going to go on to a brown base indented, and you will see today's banner of the day. There we go, and you can see what we made, and it's basically supposed to look like a meteor coming down, and it's about to turn night, so we're just going to go to bed real quick. Yeah, there you go, you can kind of look like that. I think that's a really nice banner. I do, anyway. Alright, we're just going to run off to bed. Actually, I think I have a bed with me, so we'll just go to bed right here. Yeah, so there's 3 important components to a basalt farm. The first one is lava, the second one is soul soil, and the third one is blue ice. Now, we do have the ability to get all 3 of these, so we're going to. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to get some iron, so we can make some iron buckets. So I think I'm going to make about, let's say, 5 buckets. That's about 15 iron, I believe, because it's 3 buckets, or 3 iron per bucket. So we'll just make 5 buckets. Then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get a boat, and I do believe I have a chest over here with probably a boat in it. Let's see if there's a boat. Here we go, jungle boat, perfect. We're just going to basically row over to some very close nearby icebergs and grab some blue ice. I'm hoping there's some blue ice that's quite near and easy to get to, but if there's not, we can always improvise. Yeah, so there's just some right over here, I believe, and we'll just go right past our new animal farms. You can see those. And yeah, just right past this forest is a iceberg biome, and we can go to that iceberg biome and yeah, just collect maybe 16 blue ice should be good. It doesn't have to be a large amount, and yeah, if you don't have a blue ice iceberg biome next to you, what you can always do is just farm normal ice up in a mountain, and then you can always just condense it down into blue ice. It just is a little bit more difficult that way, but yeah, so we're just going to go here to the coast. We're going to want to go kind of row off to sea a little bit, and it's just right up here should be some icebergs, so let's go right forward here. See, there's this nearby flower forest. It's quite nice. That should be right up here. We should have some icebergs coming right into view. Yeah, it's a beautiful ocean. Yeah, there's the icebergs. So if we go there, we can always just grab a bunch of packed ice too, and we can just turn it into blue ice, since here's the conversion. 9 normal ice turned into 1 packed ice, and 9 packed ice turns into 1 blue ice. So if you're going to do this from just ice, it takes 81 ice per packed ice, or 81 ice per blue ice. And if you're going to do this from blue ice, well, of course it's blue ice for blue ice. Now I actually think that's a blue iceberg right there, so we're going to go right over there. But yeah, what you really do want to do is find iceberg biome and go for a blue iceberg, because the blue icebergs are just amazing. Now usually with these icebergs, like kind of underneath there's like little clusters of blue ice at the bottom of the icebergs, but those are very difficult to get to. So what we want to do is kind of look around an iceberg biome and try and find something like this. Now this is a blue ice iceberg, and these are so good because blue ice is usually extremely difficult to get your hands on a lot of, but with this it's rather simple. Now you are going to need silk touch, preferably on a pickaxe to grab these, which I do happen to have, so we're just going to grab a good amount of this, not too much. We can always come back and fully harvest this blue ice iceberg later. But yeah, just grab some of this. There's usually a few blue ice icebergs in every iceberg biome, but not always. Sometimes there's even more, sometimes there's maybe not quite one. And yeah, if you can't find one of these in your iceberg biome, you can either collect packed ice, or you can go to the bottom of the icebergs, and there should be little clusters of blue ice there. Usually up to maybe 40 blue ice per cluster, whereas this has probably maybe 3 or 4 stacks of blue ice in it, possibly more. Let's see, about 53. I guess we'll just get a stack. It's always nice to get an even stack of something. Let's see, we have 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. That's more than a stack. I guess we'll just place one of these back. No, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, yeah, so we'll just get in our boat here and head right back, which I believe we're going south, yes. I always like looking and making sure I know which direction I'm going, so I do not end up going the wrong way. That big mountain there is actually a really, really cool flower forest. It's kind of like a flower forest mountain, actually. We might travel there in another episode and do something there. You can see my local jungle there, too, is quite close. Yeah, it really is a nice area. So yeah, now we have the blue ice. Now we just have to get the lava and the soul soil, and thankfully both those things happen to be in the nether. So that's where we're going to head to next. Yeah. Actually, that mountain over there is where Gemalocus lives. Maybe we'll see her, tour her house later on here, but I don't think she's finished it quite yet, so she'll probably want to finish it before we look at it. Yeah, so I think we're almost here. Now, yeah, then we'll just head off to the nether portal. And I do believe there is a soul sand valley nearby. That's how you want to get the soul soil, is you need a soul sand valley. You're not going to find soul soil anywhere else. So a soul sand valley biome is a biome in the nether. And that biome basically has large clusters of soul sand as well as soul soil. Now, soul soil is a rather new item, as well as basalt is a new item, and its main, in fact, its only purpose is to make basalt farms. So yeah, if you ever have soul soil for any other reason, there's not really much of a point. I mean, of course, it doesn't even make bubble columns, whereas soul sand does. So yeah, soul soil, though, is perfect for the purpose of making basalt farms. And what's so nice about basalt is that it's a very beautiful building block, and it's so easy to get because you can generate as much of it as you want with a simple basalt farm. So we're just going to head over here. And yeah, go into the nether. We'll probably just throw our blue ice in a chest real quick, just to be safe. I think I have a little chest with some banner patterns in it here. Yeah, I'll just throw it in there. It looks like there's an extra bucket. We may as well get more lava while we're at it. And I think this should be good. So we'll just spread out our buckets like that. And I'll show you where my soul sand valley in this biome is. It's actually on the way back to our old summer home, which is what my first, I think, 34 episodes were in. So we're just going to want to go down here. Actually, these torches here that look blue are also made with soul sand. I believe you can make it with soul soil as well. It just doesn't uniquely have to be made out of soul soil. Those are pretty cool as well. I think it'd be cool if they had like green torches, purple torches, red torches. I mean, there's kind of orangey red is like the normal torch, you know, but a dedicatedly yellow, orange, and red torches would even be cool too. Yeah, so this is soul sand, but now this kind of like spread it out, kind of, it looks like you kind of took the texture for this and kind of smoothed it out. Now this is the soul soil. So what you're going to want to do is just collect a bunch of this, and yeah, not too much, maybe just a stack or something. It doesn't really matter. So we'll just grab a bunch of that, and that looks like about 28. That should be fine. You can always grab more or less depending on how big you want your basalt farm to be. Perfect. Now we're just going to head down to a lava area and grab some lava. Actually, I believe there's a much safer lava lake over here. Well, as safe as a lava lake can be, I suppose. And yeah, soul soil is just like soul sand in the way that it'll slow you down if you are walking on it. So it's unfortunate in that way, but you know, it's kind of an interesting purpose. Yes, I believe over here there is a convenient lava lake, which we can quickly go to get some lava. Need some more steak here. Yeah, so I think it's just over here. Yeah, there's some lava. Actually, it doesn't look like a convenient lava lake, does it? Let's see what we have in terms of lava. I'm sure there is a good place to get it. I mean, we don't really have to get it from the nether, but I just think it'd probably be the easiest, so I guess we'll have to look around for that. We could always look for it. Actually, you know what? I know where some is. I think there's some on the way to the end portal. So I think if we just go over here. Now, if you don't want to go to the nether to get your lava, because it is somewhat dangerous, you can always head off to a... just go underground, and there should be some lava lakes down there. I'm not sure if there's any nearby lava lakes here, but I do think there's a lava lake quite near to my portal to the end. So I think I'll just go over here, and if there isn't, we can always grab lava somewhere else. Or maybe just get some of the storage. I'm not sure if I have any in storage or not. Yeah, there's a bunch of lava down there. That's quite low. I believe just down here there is a lit lava lake, if my memory serves me correctly, which it may or may not. It doesn't look like it did serve me correctly. Let's take a look around here, see if we can find... That goes down to lava. Let's be very, 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 very careful. I don't think we can get down there safely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underground and see if we can find some lava there. It'd be quite unfortunate if we couldn't find lava after all this. And what I'll do is every time we see just a little bit of lava, we'll grab that too, since we only need a couple buckets full. I mean, really, I can show you the design with just one bucket of lava, but you know, the more buckets of lava, the better. There's some lava there, and that would be quite hard to get to. Just go over here. And yeah, it's funny, there's actually no lava like they're kind of are lava pools, but they're not really like they are in the overworld where they can kind of be everywhere. They're usually just really low down in the nether, so it's interesting. In some ways you have a better chance of finding lava at certain levels in the overworld than you are in the nether, which is quite an interesting little fact. So I believe I'll just go down into my strip mines. I'm sure there's some lava down there we can find, since that's probably just the easiest thing to do overall. That's pretty close here. We can just go down there. I don't think I've actually ever shown my strip mines on camera, so that should be quite interesting. Let's go through the portal here. And yeah, it's a bit of a detour there, but at least you got to see the that part of my nether. Yeah, so we're just going to go down here. This is the way to my strip mine, down from my basement. Yeah, just down here, I'm sure we can find some lava lakes. I believe I passed quite a few when I was mining up all the ores for my ASMR ore mining video, and I'm sure we'll do some more ore mining later. Now this is perfect. This obsidian here, I'm sure under this obsidian is some lava, because there almost always is. Oh, maybe not over there. I'm sure we'll find an area that does. If we mine this. It'd actually be crazy if we couldn't find the lava. That should be the easiest part of this to find. See, wait, I hear lava. Let's see if we can find, is it under here? Could be under here. Oh yeah, there it goes. Perfect. There's lava. Okay, so we'll just grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, it's actually the first lava I've grabbed. That's interesting. I thought I'd grabbed some before, but yeah, perfect. We can just grab all that, and that's will be a place where we get our lava from now on, I suppose. And I always make sure not to have any lava buckets in my hotbar, because I once had a really bad experience where it's actually in one of my first Minecraft worlds. I was trying to build another portal with lava buckets. Ended up burning myself with lava because I had it on my hotbar, and ended up losing all my items. So yeah, from then on, I've always tried to just keep my lava buckets not in my hotbar, because I don't particularly feel like losing all my items. So yeah, I'm just gonna head off to go to sleep here real quick, and then yeah, we'll just build a farm. I'm thinking I might build it over here. Yeah, probably maybe right there should go well, where my cross hair was there. Let's do that real quick. Good morning. Okay, so we're now going to go down there. I guess one other thing you do need that I didn't mention is you need some sort of building block. So I'm going to say cobblestone, probably the easiest. I do have some stone. We do have some, but I'll just use cobblestone. It should look fine. I don't really want to use something that's flammable, right? That's something that's important not to do, because you do not want your farm to burn down. That would not serve any purpose at all. So this is how you do this. So let me quickly just get some blue ice first, which we just got. So yeah, we need the blue ice, we need the lava, and we need the soul soil. And of course, any other things you would need would just be to kind of shield the design so that it doesn't go everywhere. So what you want to start by doing is, if it's right here, you want to just break these blocks and put blue ice here. This should work fine. We'll just do 6, I suppose, since that's how much lava we got. And you can kind of make this longer or shorter, whatever you want. Actually, let's make these go 1 up. I think it'll work a lot better if this was a little bit higher, because then we don't have to look down to mine it. So yeah, actually, put the blue ice right here, and then we're going to go get the soul soil, go up 1, and then go over. So now we're doing a layer of soul soil on top like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get all of our lava. Actually, I have a better idea. Yeah, so we're going to get all of our lava, and we're going to go basically make kind of like a circle like this around where the lava is going to be, so that basically the lava is being completely surrounded by this layer of soul soil and of blue ice. Now we're just going to put some cobblestone down here, and I believe, if my calculations were correct, when we place down... Actually, let me just put down some cobblestone real quick, just to fill that in, make the design a little bit nicer. I do believe that if I've done this correctly, when we put down our lava buckets, that this should make a basalt farm. Let's see. Oh, it did not make my basalt farm. Okay, my corrections are not... my thing was not correct. Okay, that's fine. We can just... I do believe I just have to switch the design here. Do soul soil and the blue ice, because if I put this here, this should turn to basalt, right? No. Okay. So let's see what we have to do now. I'm thinking we can get rid of the soul soil pretty quick here. That should be quite easy. Yeah, so I think if we just... Because if this is the opposite, this could be what we need to do. Like, let's just do a little test here. If we just go under here, because I'm figuring this out with the audience. So we'll just put this here, put the soul soil here. If we put lava like there, when it spreads over, that should turn to basalt. Let's see. Yes, it did. Okay, so that's perfect. So just do exactly what I did, but do it the exact opposite. So just have the basalt have the blue ice is going on the top and have the soul soil on the bottom, because you want the soul soil to be what the lava flows onto with the blue ice right next to it present. So it's kind of how it works. I mean, it's different than almost any other mechanic in the game. I think the only other similar game mechanic is where you have cobblestone generators, but I think that's only just lava and water. So it's interesting here you have the three elements you need: the blue ice, the soul soil, and the lava. So it makes it quite a really interesting type of farm design, since you need those three elements to make it work. So we'll just do that, and then now this should definitely work. Let's just fill all this in. Perfect, and you can see the basalt farm work. So now I'll just show you how you run it to make it work efficiently. So there we go. Okay, and I'll just get rid of this. Oh, and actually we'll put that one back. I'm just going to get rid of these corner pieces, because these corner pieces are not necessary. And when we break those, it'll just provide us kind of get rid of any blocks we don't need, right? So that's good, a perfect way to do it, I believe. And then we'll just get a nice, whatever pickaxe we want. We can just use this one. And we basically just mine these, grab them, and then it'll turn back into basalt right where it was. And so yeah, that's how you make a basalt farm in Minecraft. We could farm up as much of this as we want, really, to make all kinds of designs. And I'll show you one other really cool thing with basalt in a minute here, once we grab a good amount of it. So first of all, this is basalt. This is what it looks like. You can kind of see there's this kind of strange texture on the side. It looks kind of like a broken up gray log. And you have this interesting kind of cobblestone-y texture on the top. So this is kind of that. But you can actually polish it just in your crafting grid like that. So for basalt. And this looks super cool. It looks like a very industrial kind of cog or something. On the side it looks like a sort of like stripped wood that's gray. And you have a really cool design like this. So I've always found these look quite better than these, but they're both really good textures and can be used for a lot of different projects. So I'll just get rid of these real quick. But yeah, so I especially love this top texture here. There's nothing really like that else in the game, so it just makes it super easy. And it is a pillar type block, so you can kind of do pillars like that or like sideways, and it just kind of works in those functionalities like a log or a quartz pillar or something like that would. Yes, this is our new basalt farm, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial and let's play video on how to make a basalt farm. If you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to see more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!